It's already prepped up, ready to go. Sanded it down with 1200 wet sanded, all primered. It's not almost perfect, but not really. So I heard that if you want that nice glossy look, it's all on the finish. So you have to be really smooth, to be real, to get a nice shine. So the paint we're using, this one, Azure. What is the name of it? Azure Blue Metallic. So everything's on here. Sorry if I sound kind of funny. I'm wearing a mask. So here's our hardener, mixing sticks, and the filters. Here's the filter. I don't know why it says Lehman's Blue. I don't know if it's a mistake or something, but it has the same color as the paper. So I ordered Azure Blue Metallic, but whatever, it's good. I'm not picky. I'm not going for an exact color match if it is different. So here's the high gloss. This is the reducer. Came with the mixing sticks and the filters. That's it. That's the whole kit. That's what you get here for $330. So and you have to buy these separate. So I bought extra just in case. So you have to buy all these separate so you can mix it. This exact ratio. I got a gallon, half a gallon, and a quart. Tack cloths. So trying to make this legit as possible. Let's see how it comes out. Here's the truck. Makes me fancy. It's pretty. Such a big truck that it's gonna be difficult to paint. It's a tight little spot. I'm letting the air cool down. So we're not painting the inside of here because they have a cover over, a bed liner. Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm using the Harbor Freight gun with the regulator. So I'm gonna try to set it up at 25 psi. So I'm gonna show you guys the before and after of this truck, how it looked before. It had a camper in the back, it looked horrible. So the goal in the future, we're gonna put some 33s, 2-inch lift, check with the original rims so it can look nice and chrome. Pretty much OEM look, nothing crazy. Just lifted and more aggressive tires and a nice paint job. So the paint job is gonna be like a metallic blue, but we'll see right now how it looks. We'll see. So this is the before picture. I'll show you some pictures also. Try to set it up right now. So right now I'm gonna try to mix my base color. So I have the gallon. So it's a 1 gallon 5-quart mixer. Yeah, that's what we got right here. Alright, let's do it. So this is how the truck looks like after it's done painted. Here it is. Looks nice. So this is gonna get covered with that aluminum piece. Looks real nice. Look at that. I did get this one run, which I did on purpose because there was a, when I did the clear coat, I accidentally scratched it. So I put a thick layer on there and dripped. So that's buffable. The clear coat is buffable though, but you can't do that with the metallic, because then the metallic will leave a residue. Will leave the marks, the drip marks there. So the good thing it's clear coat. So this will be sanded down with like 1,500 grit, wet sanded. So I have to let it cure for a month, and maybe like 4 weeks from now I'll buff it out. It still has a lot of imperfections, but you know, it's a ton of hole, so it has a lot of imperfections, little fish eyes and stuff, but it's all buffable. But we just gotta let it sit down and cure for a couple months. Yeah, trying to keep it OEM look, so you can tell this is the OEM color right here. I don't know if you can see that. The OEM color is like a blue, so I try to keep that OEM look. But it's a lighter blue. The blue I put is lighter and it's metallic. It has way more metallic on it. So right now what we're doing, I'm polishing everything. So I'm gonna polish this. This I haven't polished. I haven't polished this on purpose. Because I didn't want the paint or anything overspray to stick on this, so I never polished it before the paint. I already did half of this, so half of this is polished, half of it's not. Tell the difference of top and bottom. So I still need to polish that. The mirror's already polished. I still need to polish this. So these, I need to polish all the chrome accents, the wheels, the back bumper I need to polish. It's really dirty. This I'm gonna black out. Or black that out. Yeah. So this is how it looks, yeah. OEM interior, it's all blue. Like a dark blue. Still needs a good detail in here, but pretty clean. Low mileage, has like 95,000 miles, original. So I had a camper originally in the back, but we're I'm not putting that in there. Alright, so right now these are 31s, stock suspension. So this wheel's a 31, yeah. So it says 31 by 10.5 15s. So these are 15s. So I'm gonna keep the original wheels. I'm just gonna buff them out, clean them out, polish them, and I ordered some 33s. Some 33s are coming in. I'm putting a 2-inch lift kit, so that's why I didn't really care about the overspray on the tires. But on the rims, I did cover them, so there is overspray on the tires. But I'm swapping them out with 33s, hoping they would fit. No rubs or anything. It looks like we'll have enough clearance, especially with the 2-inch lift kit. So yeah, let me get into polishing everything else. I'll show you the after video. Alright guys, here it is. As you can see, the color is way lighter than my Subaru, so looks nice. Alright, so now we're putting the leveling kit. This we got right here, 2-inch for the front and the back. So it's 2-inch spacer in the back, 2-inch spacer in the front. And like this, the 2 blocks. So these are the blocks that go the back. 2 spacers. Here's the attachment that goes on top, and I also got some Loctite. So I got some Loctite so we can put on this. Yeah, so let's see how it looks with the 2-inch lift kit. So right now, what I'm doing, I removed this top bolt for this, remove this bolt so everything could drop down. So now we're loosening up this nut right there. So I'm using just a plumber's wrench, whatever, and it's not really that tight, so it's not that bad. So yeah, so we're just putting it there, taking the spring out, and then putting our spacer in there, and then popping it back in. Alright guys, so here's the This is the side with the 2-inch lip. This is the stock. So you can see the difference. See the difference right here, the wheels. Let me show you the difference. So this one, look, you could fit this in here and my thumb. This one, can't even fit this in there. So that's the difference. And they're the exact same tires. Falcon. Let me show you this tire. It's a Falcon. So the same exact tire. So that's the difference right there. And this one has the trim molding, the other one doesn't. So there is a huge difference. Not really a huge difference, but I'm hoping once they're all in, and I'm gonna get some 33s. So 33s should give it a little more lift just from the tire. So in total, I should be getting like 3.5 inches taller than the original. Alright, so now we're doing the rear. So just the rear kit, 2-inch, right there, 2 inches. Sounds about right. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. Let's get it on. So right now I just have the front lifted. So basically the front have smaller tires, so that's why right now you look at the truck, it looks pretty even. Like I actually evened out the truck, so it's pretty straight. But the thing is, the front ones are smaller and the back tires are bigger. So even if I put the 2-inch on that, the rear is going to be higher because these are 31s. So they're bigger tires. So like I said, we're going to put 33s all around. So it's even going to be a little bit higher. So this will fit nice and beautiful. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, I had to continue this on the second day. I already did this side. Has the 2-inch lift box in there. I don't know if you can see it, but let me show you the other side. So right now I have it jacked up. So I'm gonna show you how to install this. So I had to learn the hard way. First thing first, remove the shocks. That's the first thing you do. Second, well actually first thing you do is jack it up. So you're gonna need 2 jacks. One to lift up the frame, take off the wheels, then remove the shock, and then remove this part that goes right here to the leaf links. So you gotta remove that, and then you're gonna need a second jack to lift up the lift springs. So you can see that you can squeeze it in there. So you're gonna have to like bounce on this. You might need one of these to line it up. How to use one of these, because I couldn't line up the little hole. This little hole right here has to line up with this over here. I don't know if you can see it. This right here. So that little point has to line up in here. So I couldn't get it exactly, so I had to use this ratchet to pull it. I tied it to the bumper and pulled it back a little bit. Just so you see. That's the alignment I'm talking about. So that I have to get that little pin into that hole, so that's when I use this ratchet to tie it to the back link. So tie this shit. Went right in. Alright. So see that? Locked in. So I tied the ratchet to back here. And tied it to here. And lined it up. So that did the job. Once it's all lined up, you drop the jack. So you see that? Nice and snug. So now you do the opposite. And then I get all of this from here. You want to get a little bit of Loctite, just throw it in there. That's pretty much it. The sizes I used are 3/16 for these other ones, and the bottom shock is 18 for the bottom shocks. So these old ones, I had to cut one of them out. So you can tell I cut one of them because they're pretty long, to get the socket in there to remove it. Since we're replacing it with these, I didn't really care about them, so you could cut them off. Probably faster way. You don't have to struggle with the grinder. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just ratchet out. That's it. Pop this. Put it out. So that's quite a gap. That's quite a wheel well gap right here. I'm happy with that height. I'm pretty much 6 foot and it's almost at my chest level. So that's pretty good. So the front looks a little lower. It looks kind of evened out because it has a 2-inch in the front, 2-inch in the back. So basically it has 31s in the back, so you could tell the tires are bigger in the rear than the front. But once I get all 33s and they even out, we should get quite a difference, quite a lift from the front and the back. So we should get like 1.5 inches more of a lift with those tires, and it'll just look more aggressive. I still need to polish these rims, polish the bumpers, clean up a little bit of the windshield, but the paint's still curing. So this is the official look. It's just real nice color. The color came out nice. That metallic blue. So this is how it looks. Bumper polished, everything polished. Let's see, is that something else? Yeah. So I still need to polish the wheels, so I'll probably do that once I get the tires. So I'll polish the tires. Just the back bumper polished. It's a mean, clean looking truck. So all I need is those tires and that's it. Beautiful. So here, I already got the new tires. They just came in today. They're back here. can see the 33 by 12s. So right now we have a 2-inch lift, so we're gonna go to the tire shop and sell them, see how it comes out. Yeah, you can see here we got that's how it looks. So we have enough clearance here with a 2-inch lift. We have enough clearance. I can still do turns like nothing. No rubbing here. So perfect. The only thing I have is the camber issue. There is a camber issue. You can tell it's a little bit cambered out. Just a little bit. So not too crazy. I'm gonna get that camber kit and we're gonna get that solved. But yeah, perfect clearance. And it actually did give it like an 1.5 inch lift. So sitting up and pretty.